Hello everyone. Today is Wednesday. And what is Wednesday? Wednesday is evening conversation with Miss O. Coming in kind of late. I had my nap. I had my nap and I was napping because it's so warm here. So very warm. So, a little intro about who I am. This is Miss O. I am a mother, a grandma, a great grandma, a retired teacher, and I just love sitting and sharing some of my thoughts with young people and listening to young people to share their thoughts with me. So today I thought it would, since it's been so hot, I'm in Washington, D.C. I mean, it is so very hot. I mean, the humidity is just, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. I was in my car, and of course, the car is a little bit hotter than outside, but the car was 97, and outside it was like 78. So it's been a hot day. It's been a very hot day. And, I'm just wondering, I do know one of my subscribers had already told me that she was going to be in camp until August. So, uh, shout out to her having a starting camp. So, but I said, you know what? I'm just going to come online anyway and see who I can reach today. Again, what is the question for today? What is one of the best activities you could have when it's hot and when the humidity is really high? Well, for me, I did. I definitely went out in the heat for a very short time. Thank you. I got one thumbs up. Went out in the heat for a very short time, and the car was so hot. The steering wheel was so hot. It's like, once I put my hands on the steering wheel, it's just like, oh my goodness, it's just too much. So I thought it would be great for us to talk about what are some activities we can do when it's so hot during the summer. I know everybody's going to say go swimming, but there are other activities outside of going swimming. So my question is, what activities are the best when the temperature is like 90 plus? 90 plus. Let me know exactly what part of the what part of the world you're chiming in from. I like to say chiming. I don't know. Maybe it sounds kind of cute. I guess it sounds kind of cute to me. I'm chiming in from Washington, D.C. So I see I got 3 thumbs up and 6 people in the room. And like I said, I was kind of late coming on because you know what? I had my afternoon nap. I was napping. And I was slow moving. I was slow moving because I truly was napping. I was truly napping. Let's see. Gunna War. Oh, wow. Hello, how are you? Welcome to evening conversation with Miss O. It would be great if you could give me, your name you want to use, or okay. Annaline, oh hi, how are you? Welcome. Welcome to evening conversation with Miss O. I was telling everyone I was low coming, kind of 10 minutes late. I was taking a nap. It's hot here in DC. And I laid across the bed and I went to sleep, and I went to sleep. I started napping. So maybe that's one thing that people do when the heat is so hot. We take a nap. Anybody else? Can anyone else tell me what they do when the heat is so hot? Like this heat is, when I say hot, I mean it is very hot here in DC. But it's the humidity is high too, so it's not dry heat. It's kind of, there's moisture in the air. So let me know where you good people are, I call it chiming in from. What part of the world are you coming from? Please, I see I have two hellos, so let me know what part of the world are you coming from? And Aline, what part of the world are you coming from? And let's see, I want to say Ganawa, or but just give me a name that you would like for me to use. I know your handling name or maybe different than the name you would like for me to use when we're having a conversation. I see I have 5 thumbs up. Oh, that's good. That's good. Again, the question today, what is it you do when the heat is so hot? Like for me, I took a nap, so I was napping. That's why I came on kind of late. I was napping. I earlier today I went to the store and it was so hot. And even though I was in the car, it was just so hot. Now I'm of course in the house and the air is blowing and everything. So it makes it for cooler and like I said, I took a nap. Now I'm up. Now I'm trying to stay up and talk to you good people. So let me know. Let me know what part of the world you're coming from. Oh, let me tell you something else interesting about me. Well, I like to draw. So when the heat is really bad like this, I may paint or I crochet. I like traveling, but when it's so hot, it's hard to, get in the car, get on a bus, get on a train, get on a plane. It's really hard when it's hot. It really is. So what are some of the things you like to do when it's really hot outside? Now, I do know that other parts of the world, we are having summer here in because I'm in the USA, we're having summer, but other parts of the world, I think Germany, someone was telling me, in Russia, they're not, Australia. Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to recall what someone else was telling me, that they were experiencing winter. Yeah. But here, it's summertime here. Oh my goodness, summertime. Well, some of the things I like to do outside of taking a nap. I love going to the beach. I enjoy that. You know, sometimes going to the private pools, the city pools or school pools, they're nice, but I don't know. It depends. It really depends. So, like I said, it is summertime, and it really makes a difference about the heat and everything. And then again, you don't want to be dehydrated. That is. Oh, come to think of it, got my water. So hopefully, those who are in this part of the world, you have your water. Drink your water. I have water here, but I also have some iced tea in the fridge. So I'm going to be drinking some iced tea probably after this live. So that's kind of like what, some of the things I like to do. Oh, wait a second. I did said I was telling you I like to draw or paint. So let me get some things that I have. Did some paintings. So this is one. Yeah, so for those who like to paint, this wasn't bad. Really haven't completed it, but this is one painting because I love painting. I don't know anybody who else is on the line who may enjoy painting. And the thing about it is, once you paint something, you could sit back and write a story for it. Yeah, you could write a story for it. So even though you're painting or have an image in mind and you think about the character, so I'm thinking about this character here. So I didn't know. I just thought I liked the colors, so that's what I did. So I like to paint. So what is on outside of the heat? What is on your mind today? Today is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. So I didn't know if some folks having to work or some people may still be in school. It's about, well, it is around 5:30 here in Washington, D.C. So if you're in school or if you're at work, you're probably just getting off work around 5:30. So you probably are on your way home or something like that. So before I used to have conversation with Miss O around 7 o'clock in the evening. I don't know, I thought that was kind of late. Well, maybe 5:30 is too early. Anybody have an opinion? Do you think 5:30 is too early? And I usually do it on Wednesday because Wednesday is the middle of the week and, you're kind of doing a little of this, a little of that. You kind of know what you have to do for the remaining of the week. So that's one of the reasons that I switched it to 5:30. I don't know, maybe 5:30 is too early. Maybe it should be. Maybe I should have stayed at 7. 7 is late. You know what? Because I'd be trying to get ready to go to bed. So I said 5:30 is better. So give me a thumbs up if you think 5:30 is a good time to have conversation with Miss O. Give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate a thumbs up if you think 5:30 is a good time. If you think 7 o'clock is a good time, give me 2 thumbs up. One thumb up for 5:30, 2 thumbs up for 7 o'clock. I kind of like 5:30 because I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy right now, so that's a good thing that I'm still up and about and talking and everything. So please, there are kind of 2 questions that are on the table now. Looking at the time I come on, be it 5:30, 1 thumb up, 7 o'clock, 2 thumbs up. So those are the 2 times that I thought were good. 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is, of course, I am on the East Coast. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. So that's one thing, I thought about the time. So I don't know. I guess I'll go for 5:30 until, until the summertime comes. Hopefully everybody liked my scarf. Oh, my hair was a mess. I just didn't feel like doing anything. Between the scarf or maybe my little cap. Earlier today I was wearing my cap. This cap or this one right here. But they're the best things to do. When I think about the heat, you want to always protect your head. So of course I wear a cap or a scarf or something like that. And just put it on my head and keep it going. I kind of like this scarf because it has some brown in it and different design, and it was easy to put on and keep going. So yeah, of course, please, when you do come online, remember we are talk about a little of this and a little of that respectfully. In other words, we respect other people's opinion. Yeah, that's what we do. We respect other people's opinion. So, again, the question that I had thought of, since we're all, if you're on the East Coast or if you're in the U.S., you're dealing with summer. My question was, how do you stay cool during the summer? So, my thinking was, number 1, I just had a nap. I don't know. The nap was about, I think about 30 minutes. I think I did a 30. That wasn't too long. But then I woke up and I say, "Oh Lord!" And then I looked at the time and I saw that it was 5:30. Yes. I said, "Oh my God! I'm supposed to be online. I'm supposed to be live. I'm supposed to be talking to my people." So I just appreciate the people who are here. I have two that are here, and I got 5 thumbs up. I am really, you good people. You just make my heart. Oh, by the way, since we met, since last Wednesday, I had a birthday. Yeah, I had a birthday. So now I am 77. Mm-hmm. 77 years old. Do I feel older? Not really. I feel the same way. I still take a nap. But, yesterday was Tuesday, so Tuesday is Crafty Tuesday, so I usually go and hang out at the community center with a couple ladies, and we either crochet or do finger crochet, or we make arts and crafts, things like that. It's something to, something to do, something to, inspire you to do something creative. So Tuesday, of course, is arts and crafts. So I usually try to put something, a short up, letting folks know what kind of arts or craft I did for that particular day. And like Wednesday, I kind of focus on, it's the middle of the week, like I said before. Let's see what's going on. Let's talk about how our week has been going in all this heat. It is. I don't have to go out in all this heat. I'm not working. Nope, I'm not working. So that's a good part about it. I see a lot of people out, and even early in the morning, I may see neighborhood kids going to school in all this heat, and they got their book bags with them and everything. This past week, I think it was the last week of school. I think last week of school, now they're on a summer break. Everyone is kind of on a summer break. Hello, how are you? Madeline, oh, welcome, and thank you for, hello, happy Wednesday. I was talking to the good people. I was just talking about all this heat we were having here on the East Coast. I was late kept coming on because I was taking my nap. I was taking my nap. So my question to everybody is, what do you do in all this heat? What do you do in all this heat? Oh, I just had someone pop up. Do I speak Russian? No, I'm sorry, I don't. I don't. So evidently I have somebody from Russia on I call it line. Welcome to learning MissO. So Wednesday is a conversation about a little of this and a little of that, respectfully. Today we're talking about the heat we're having here in the U.S. What do you do when it's hot and humid? D.C. is so humid. Madeline, we have, here in D.C., we have the heat, but the humidity is what really gets to you. That's the part that really, really makes it hard. The humidity makes it really, really hard here. So we have the heat, but whew, this, and I'm like sitting here and letting that air flow as much as possible. As much as possible. So it's just good to get online and find out, hey, some people, if you're in Russia, I don't think you're experiencing summer. I think if you're in Russia, you're probably doing, what, is it winter there? Please help me out, friend. Krepers, I guess, I don't want to mispronounce someone's name, but my person who said, do I speak Russian? And I said no, so I was just wondering what the weather is like there if you are in Russia. Madeline, how is everything going for you today? Hopefully your day was pretty good. Hopefully it was pretty good. And I was just wondering, all this heat, what is it that you can live without? When you think about it, if you're in a lot of heat, I don't know. I think I could live without the air condition. Yeah, because where I live, there is a lot of trees, and once I open the window to the back bedroom, that breeze just come in. So it's a lot of trees, so a lot of air comes in from the back window. So I think I could live without the air condition, without the air conditioned bill. I tell you that, because prices are going so high here in DC. Our electric as well as our gas. We have electric and gas, so it's really something. It really, really is something. Oh, good people, I got 7 thumbs up and 1 person, I guess, online. So I'm thinking, thank you for the person who's just hanging out there. Hopefully it's a person who asked me that I speak Russian. I'd like to know what the weather is like there. Hopefully that would be good to know. I don't know. Maybe I should look on my tablet and see what the weather would be in Russia now. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the globe, Well, it has to be a different season. It's not the same season as what we're experiencing here in the U.S. I know about that. Yeah. No, I don't speak. I speak a little Spanish, not a lot, but very conversational, more or less. But that's about the only other language that I should say. I won't even say I speak it because it's a conversation of hello, basic questions and answers. I see I have 7 thumbs up and 1 person online. I wonder who is that person online. Please let me know who that is. I wish I knew. I really wish I knew. I know I've already shared with you one of the things I like to do is paint and crochet, and also I take my nap. Oh, by the way, I drink my water too because I want to be hydrated, okay? Something, even if you're older, even if you're young, you need to drink plenty of water. You really need to drink water. I try. I'm not successful all the time now. I try my very best. I see I have 3 people online. Please come in. Please give me your name. Share a little bit about where you're from. I'm in Washington, D.C. Yeah, I'm in Washington, D.C. I'm sitting here chilling, talking to some really great people. I just got up from my afternoon nap. Yes. So I know when you're a kid and like I think it's grades 1 through 3rd grade, you take a nap. But as you get older, you still take a nap. So at 77, I make time to take an afternoon nap. Yeah. So I definitely make time to take an afternoon nap. Who else on the line may take a nap or have to take a nap and taking a nap don't mean you have to go to bed. It means, rest your eyes, close your eyes, for 10, 15 minutes, just put everything out of your mind, not worry about anything, what's going on, but just be at peace, rest yourself. So that's a way of taking a nap. It's just calming everything down. We live in such a really busy world, and it's good when we could just relax. I have 7 thumbs up, and I have 1 person in the room. Oh boy. And I came on late, and I was feeling so bad. I say, oh my God. I was like 5 or 10 minutes late, and I said 5:30. So I'm still, you know what? I'm going to stick to 5:30. I'll just stick to 5:30. 5:30 would be good. 5:30 to maybe about, yeah, about 6 or a little after. Yeah, I'll stick to 5:30. So I think that would be a good time. Yeah. So like I said, we talked, well, I'm running my mouth. I'm just talking as usual. One of my sons would say, "Hey, you're talking about nothing." And I'm saying, I'm talking about something, okay? I got a couple of people listening to me, so it can't be too bad. It can't be too bad. So I'm just a talking. And I guess my question to you again is, what do you do when it's so hot? I mean, do you go to the pool? Do you go to the waterworks? Do you go and take a walk in the park? What are some of the things you enjoy doing when it's so hot? Or you could be like me, go and take a nap. That's exactly what I did. I went and I took a nap. It was, I went in the back bedroom. It was quiet. There was nothing going on, and I just laid across the bed. You don't have to go get in the bed to take a nap. People thinking, oh well, I gotta unmake the bed. No, you don't. You can just lay across the bed, throw a throw on your feet or something, and just close your eyes for about 10, 15 minutes. I think this time it was more like 30 minutes, not 10 or 15 minutes. So I said, oh, by the way, do you know any family member who also like to take a nap, who is probably about my age? Let me know. Let me know. Maybe you could also find out whether or not what they do when the weather is really hot. You know, a lot of people like to sit on their porch. That's where they could get a cool breeze. Or some people like to sit, you know, in their garden. I know if I go in the back of the building, it's nice and cool. It is so nice and cool. You sit there and you hear the birds. I usually hear them early in the morning. That remind me, I have a couple of plants I need to repot. Because the front of the building, you know, it gets it gets the morning sun. No, the evening sun. The back gets the morning sun. I have this huge plant, but I need to get a pot. I need to go and get a pot for it. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably go and check out a thrift store and see if I can get, you know, one of those pots for a really, really big plant. That's what I'm going to do, because it's a huge plant and the leaves are big, and I mean the roots are so big too. So I really need to, I really need to do something about. I don't want to lose it. I've had it for 2 years, so I don't want it to die or anything. So I'm gonna have to think of a way to preserve it, so you know it won't, won't get too, nothing bad will happen to it or anything like that. So I see I have 5 people. I guess 5 people on, 7 thumbs up. I thank you. Again, I was thinking about the weather. What do you do when it gets hot like this? Oh, I just thought of something else. You wear light clothing like cotton. Yeah, you wear light clothing like t-shirts, shorts. Now, for myself, sometimes it's good to wear like a sundress. A sundress is nice and cool. Yeah, a sundress is nice and cool. I see I have a person just came online. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Evening conversation with me. So we're talking about what to do and what to wear when it's so hot outside. It is hot here in DC. It is really, really hot here in DC. So I was just wondering if some folks do some of the things I do. Like I said, I was kind of late coming on because I was taking a nap. I was like 10 minutes. over my nap time. I was resting my eyes. I was resting my mind. I was resting my poor body. My body was resting peacefully. Yeah. So it's good to, like, it's good to take a nap, It's really good to take a nap. I see, let's see, 7 thumbs up, which is good. That's good to see. That is so good to see. Like I was saying, it's been very hot here in Washington, D.C. I mean, the car is extremely hot inside. And even though it may be in the high 80s, but inside the car, it's like 90. It is extremely hot. I am serious. I know. I was just, of course, I have fans all over the house. I got a fan somewhere. I got another fan in the back. I got one beside my bed, But it's inside. It's cool inside. Welcome, welcome. I see there's one person chiming in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Evening Conversation with Miss O. We're talking about, hey, what do you do when it's hot, hot, hot? Do you take a nap? Do you put on cotton clothes? What is it you do to keep yourself cool and relaxed in all this heat? Yeah, in all this heat. Well, what I did earlier, I called myself being, I had to do an errand. I had to go out. So I did go, and I had to go and take care of some business. And by the time I got back to the steering wheel was so hot. I didn't think that maybe I needed to have maybe a napkin or something. You know what? That reminded me. I need to put some napkins in the car because when I get in the car, the steering wheel is so hot. I mean, literally, the wheel is so warm, it actually will burn. So, that reminds me. That's what I'm going to do. So that's one thing to think about is that when you're out and about and it's hot like this and you getting in and out of your car, that the steering wheel is going to be really hot. So you probably need to, either have some light gloves on or maybe, I think that makes sense. Like I said, well, you could talk your way and you could figure out some of the things you could do when the weather is so hot, so hot, so very hot. I see it's, I've been online for about 30 some minutes. I'm so happy those who did check in, they gave me a thumbs up. So, and I appreciate those who said hello to me. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, the young man who asked that I speak Russian. Oh, do you speak Russian, excuse me, which I do not, so I didn't know, I guess. Yeah, so that can happen. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and think about some other ways we can protect our heat. We got a lot of heat going on, and we're still expecting 2 more days of heat here in Washington, D.C. I see I have 2 people chime in. Please give me your name. This is Evening Conversation with Miss O. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have 7 thumbs up. I have one person, I call it chiming in the room. Please, give me your name so we can start the conversation about what do you do when it is so hot, hot, hot. Yeah, it is really hot, hot. How do you keep yourself cool? I was late coming on because I was taking a nap. That's how I was keeping myself kind of cool. I was taking a afternoon nap. I didn't do too badly. I think I was only, I only took my nap for about 30 minutes. Then I woke up, you know. And by the time I got up, I said, "Oh my God, it's almost 5:30. I got to get online and see, you know, what folks are what's going on with the people out, you know, beyond my community." So that was really, really, really super, super important for me. So yeah, and just knowing what to do when the heat is, you know, the weather is what it is, you know. So I'm hoping some other folks will pop on. I surely hope so. One thing I did, what else? I'm trying to think I wanted to share with you good people. Oh, I did share with you that I have these little hats that I wear. This is one that I got. You know, what do you call these little hats? Oh, and I use the hats with the brim too, but I always make sure I wear a hat when I go out in the heat, or a scarf or something, because that sun can really, really get to your nuggets too. You know, it sure can. I see I have one person on. Would you please give me your name? Please share with us where you chiming, I call it chiming in from. I'm in Washington, D.C. Where are you clocking in from? And here it is hot, hot, hot here in Washington, D.C. Yes, it is. The weather is extremely warm. I don't know. Let me see. I was just thinking about what else I have put in my notebook. You know who really started me on this notebook when it comes to was Thrifty Grandma. She was saying, you know, make sure you have your notebook out so you can, you know, see who people revisit you, um, and those who may have visited you more than once. I do see there was someone who came on to visit me who clocked in, which was really, I really do appreciate it. And you know, when you clock in, please leave, you know, give me a high five or give me a heart. That would be so appreciative, because from what I understand, what I'm learning is that the algorithm, or what the YouTube monitor, you know, if there's a conversation or anything. So I really do appreciate that if you could do that. Yeah, I really do. So I want to shout out to the folks who did. Today is, let's see, what is today? Today is June. Wow, time is going so fast. It's the 17th. Oh my goodness. We're already in the middle of the month. Already in the middle of the month. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it's already the middle of the month. Oh, time goes so fast. Time goes so fast. So, yeah. And like I said, I was thinking about, what do you do when the heat is hot, hot, hot? How do you keep yourself cool? I guess that's our question for today. Yeah, that's the question for today. What do you do? Okay. What do you... Okay. Okay, I can't even get my pen to work. Yeah, what do you do in the heat? How do you keep yourself cool in the heat? That's something. Ah, I see someone then chime in. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Evening Conversation with Miss O. And we talk about a little of this and a little of that. This evening we're talking about how we keep ourselves cool when it's so hot outside. Yeah, I guess I was speaking about earlier, because I had a nap. I took a nap. Yeah, the heat kind of made me kind of sleepy, so I did take a nap. I did take a nap. So, um, what do we do? What do we do when it is hot? Yep, what do we do when it's hot? I think we came up with a couple of things. Maybe an afternoon nap, It's one thing. We probably take a nap. We wear cotton clothes, cotton t-shirt, cotton pants, maybe a sundress. Hmm. Cotton clothes. Let's see what else we do. We drink water. We drink water. And let's see what else. I don't know. I don't know if anybody said anything else. Um, well, I know some people go to the pool or go to the beach or go, well, maybe I could put that down. Maybe beach or let's go to the pool or beach. I haven't been to the beach lately in a couple of years, so maybe that's a place I need to try to go before the end of the summer. That would be really cool. So far, when it's really hot, we want to take a nap, wear cotton clothes, drink plenty of water, go to the pool or to the beach. Oh, that's right. If your parents are in the car, they may need to have maybe gloves on because the steering wheel is hot. Oh, let me put that down. I guess not that you're driving, but your parents may be driving. If, or whoever is driving may need to wear gloves because the steering wheel is hot. Mm-hmm. It could be very, very hot. Yeah, because it's usually like maybe some leather or something, and that could be hot. I see I have one person online. Please chime in, give us your name. This is Evening Conversation with Miss O, and we're talking about what do you do when it's so hot, hot, hot. It is hot here in DC. It is hot in DC. Think about the clothes you wear, where are some of the places you go to stay cool. Oh, wait a second. I don't think anybody said anything about the library. Oh, that's right. Library. That's a cool place to go to stay cool. I'm going to put some of this in my, I'm going to write these little notes down in my, yeah. So go to the library. That's a good place because some libraries that's where they have things that are set up so you can play your games and things like that. That's a good place to go when it's hot. So far, we've came up with a couple of things to do when it's hot. I see there's another person online. Please give us your name. Hello, is that Stuart? Is Stuart? Stuart, welcome, welcome. You came here before, didn't you? I think that was some time ago. We're talking about what do we do when it's so hot outside. We came up with a couple of places and things we could be doing. I think I've seen you before. I'm checking my log, okay? Oh, with the dog. Exactly. I thought I saw you before. Welcome, welcome. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Hopefully, you're doing pretty. Oh, okay. You're the Donald. Okay, Donald. Yes, 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 yes. With your dogs and everything. How is that? Let's see. I'm trying to remember the dog's name because I definitely remember that. I definitely remember that. Yes, indeedy. Donald is the dog's name. Yeah, Donald. Yeah, Donald is the dog's name. That's right. That's right. That's right. Donald is the dog's name. That's right. And he's white. I think I wrote it down here. Donald is the dog's name. I had to go back and check. Remember, I'm Nat. Yes, baby. I got you. I got you. I got you. And let's see. Fifth grade, 11 years old, and Australia. Is that not right? And let's see, Donald is all. Is that not right? Is that not right? So is it really hot there? Yep, that's right. I get a thumbs up. I knew when I saw your name, I said, oh, I know that person. I know that person. Nate, I know that person, Nate. So how's your day been? Well, see, I'm thinking if you're in Australia, today is Wednesday here. So it's Thursday where you're at? Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. So it's Thursday where you're at now? Is it Thursday in Australia? It's Wednesday here. I'm trying to figure out how the time goes, you know? And I was talking about what you do when it's so hot. It's so hot here in the U.S. It's summertime here for us. Oh, it's already Thursday. Yep. Well, it's Wednesday here. It's Wednesday here. So I figured you're like a day early, a day ahead of us. Yeah, it's a day, you're a day ahead of us. So it's Wednesday here, and it's about, I don't know, it's about 6, not quite, not quite 6. Yeah, yeah, so it's in the evening here. Yeah, so we were really talking about what do you do when it's so hot? Oh my goodness, what do you do when it's so hot? Because it's very hot here. So I don't know, what is the temperature like? Oh, have I been watching the World Cup? You know, I'm not as sports as I should be, but I haven't been watching the World Cup as I should. But I think a lot of people want Spain to win. I think I saw something like that. So I haven't been watching it as much as I should. Yeah, you know. So what have you been watching? Which of the games have you watched on the World Cup? Which is of interest? Brazil all the way. Brazil all the way. Okay. Okay, Brazil all the way. I hear ya. I hear ya. I know that's right. Brazil all the way. Oh, so you definitely, I see you really got it going on. Got it going on. Brazil all the way. I gotta tell. Maybe you can tell me a little bit more about the World Cup? What particular game are you interested in? You're a Brazil fan. I see you are, Nat. I see. Nate. Nate, I see you are. You are a Brazil fan. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to stick to your club. You stick. Stick to your team. That's right. Do you have family from Brazil? Do you have family from Brazil? I have a daughter named Brazil, but she lives in California. Oh, you all come from Australia. Okay. But you just like Brazil. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Sometimes you find a team you like and you rally for that team all the way. All the way. I don't blame you, sweetie. You're from Australia. Well, I guess I should be rooting for Brazil too, because just because I have a granddaughter named Brazil. I need to be rallying her. Yeah, just because of the name. So what game have you been looking at? Oh, soccer. What I was thinking, soccer. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah. What's the going game today? Australia. I'm thinking soccer. Yeah. Because there was a group that came into the U.S., I think a couple of days ago. Yeah, a couple of days ago. Oh, will I play for the NRL? Okay. Okay. All right. You like sports? I gather you really, really like sports. You really like sports. Oh, sometime the algorithm will hold off a message if you put too many icons or things on it, so they won't even show you a message. I don't, maybe if you put too many footballs or too many kicks or things like that, they won't let the message come through. I don't know all the rules to YouTube. I'm still learning. There's so much I do not know about YouTube. I really don't. Oh, that's okay, baby. You didn't do any harm. I'm learning. We're learning together. How about that? Both of us are learning together. Don't you worry. You have not done no harm, baby. Nate, you did not do anything wrong. You did not do nothing wrong. I'm just so pleased to see you. I'm so pleased that, we're talking. Oh, yeah, you say, and I'm learning too. That's why it's Learning Miss O. That's what my channel is, Learning Miss O. We're all, no one knows it all. So, and then things change every day. You know what I mean? So stuff is constantly changing, and there's no way for you to know everything. So as things change, you learn something new. So don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry, sweetheart. Worry about it. Don't you worry your head. Don't you worry about anything. Mm-mm. So are you getting ready for school or? Oh, you have a channel? Oh, really? Nate, you have one? Wait, I have a chat. Oh, okay, I hear. I got you. Okay, you do? What is it? I know it's about sports or a game. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Oh, really? That looks like a gaming channel. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I don't know. That's what it looks like. I'm not sure. I see somebody else is online. Mm-hmm. It's a sorceress. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Evening Conversation with Miss O. And we talk about a little of this and a little of that respectfully. Oh, you got to go to school now. I got it. I thought so because you said it was 8:30 a.m. So I figured it's time for you to go to school, and it is Thursday. So you have a great day, baby. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll be rooting for Brazil all the way. Have a good one, baby. Brazil all the way. Have a good day at school. Bye now. Bye. I see I have one person chime in. I have 9 likes. Thumbs up. That is awesome, awesome sauce. I am so happy. I am so happy. I wonder who is that one person. Because I know Nate had to go to school, so he's already on his way to school. So I know he's all into Brazil. He wants them to get all everything. So you know what? I'm going to get online and I'm going to start looking at the World Cup. This doesn't make sense for me not to even know anything about nothing. I need to stop my napping too. But anyway, I'll figure it out. I see I have 2 online. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Evening Conversation with Miss O. We talk about a little of this, a little of that, respectfully. So some of us are talking about, the World Game, so the World Cup, I'm sorry. So one person was telling me how he was rooting for Brazil. So anybody have any thoughts of any other teams they would like to really take all, get the World Cup? So let me know. Let's talk about it a little bit. I'll be on for another 5 minutes. After that, I will, I don't know, maybe I'll try to come back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Maybe I'll try to come back tomorrow. I see I have 3 people in the room. Please give me your name and tell me a little bit about what team do you want to win the World Cup? And also, we were talking about this heat we're having here in Washington, D.C. We're talking about the heat, too. We're just talking about a little of this and a little of that. Some folks already had to go to school, so I was so happy to see them. Yeah, it was good to see them. Yeah. Anybody else? I see one person that's in the room. Give me your name and please tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me, what do you do? What do you do to keep yourself cool when it's all this heat and it's a lot of heat here? What do you do to keep yourself cool? Tell me, my dear friend, what do you do? Well, I do know, we know some things. You take a nap, you wear cotton clothes, you drink water, go to the pool, the beach. Hey, I say go to the library. Go to the library because it's cool in the library. And you could, I know a couple of libraries already game stations that are set up for kids. So you could still be cool and you could, play your game on the station, in the stations. That's a good place to go. If you have a local library close by, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. So anybody have any particular country they would want to win the World Cup? I know Nate has already told me Brazil all the way. Brazil all the way. any other person they want another country to go all the way, the World Cup? Or tell me a little bit more about it. I'm going to have to look up the information about the World Cup too. I need to look up some information too. Again, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I am still learning. Please let me know, what is your name? Thank you so much for visiting. I appreciate it. And normally it's a Wednesday, and it's from 5:30 until about 6:30, an hour, and we talk about a little of this and we talk about a little of that. We talked about all the heat we were having, and we also talked about the World Cup today. So that's why it's a mixture of a little of everything, It was a mixture of everything today, so, which is okay. And that's not bad. It's a mixture of everything. So I see there's one person in. I was just wondering, where are you, I call it chiming in from? What part of the world are you connecting from? Again, we were talking about the World Cup, who is our favorite team or country, our favorite country we want to win. And also we were talking about the heat. What do you do to keep yourself cool? Go to the pool or to the beach, wear cotton clothes. And I came up with this idea about going to the library. If there is a library in your community, and it should have all the air conditioning and everything on, so that should be pretty cool, That should be pretty good. So it's about, I've been on for about an hour, so I think I'll give you guys about another maybe 5 minutes. I see someone else came on. Please give me your name. please feel free to share your name or share, you know, tell us a little about yourself. What country would you like to go all the way as a World Cup? We already have Brazil as number one. And also tell me, what are some of the things you do to keep yourself cool in all this heat? Because it's so hot here in DC. It is very, very hot here in DC. So one of the things we do to kind of keep ourselves cool, we wear cotton like t-shirts. Let's see. I put a scarf on my head, and you may want a little cap or something, but you always want to wear something on top of your head when it's all this heat and the sun is so strong. And even though it's in the evening, the heat is still pretty strong. So I see I have two people in the room. Feel free to leave your name, or better still, tell us a little bit about yourself. What particular country would you want? What country do you want to go all the way? We already know we have one person said Brazil. So let's see. Let's see who else has another country that they would like to go all the way. Yeah, in the World Cup. So we talked about a couple of things. Of course, I take note. Yeah, I sure did. I made sure I put my notes down in my book. Yeah. You know who told me that? Thrifty grandma. She said it's good to keep notes. So I was able to recall Nate, who had visited me, two or three times before. So it was good to see. I had everything written down, and I knew he had to go to school, so it was good to see him. That really put a smile on my face. Yeah. When people come maybe on a Wednesday and then the following Wednesday I see them again, oh, that makes me feel that put a smile, a big, super smile on my face. I see there are three people in the room. Please feel free. Tell us a little bit. Tell me, what country would you want to go all the way in the World Cup? What country are you rooting for? Anyone? What country are you rooting for? Hello, Thrifty Grandmother. I just spoke your name. I was telling people how you had told me something about keeping my notebook here. So we've been talking about the world. We've been talking about how do we keep ourselves cool. We wear cotton clothes. We drink plenty of water. We go to the beach. And also we could go to the library, and it's cool in the library. Thank you so much for coming in. So good to see you. Oh, it's so good. Well, we've been on for about an hour. I thought I'll do at least maybe, I guess a couple more minutes. But how have you been? How is the weather there where you're at? Because here in DC, we're like 97. And here it's heat, but it's so humid. The humidity is so high. So it's stifling. It really is. It really is stifling. And I was late coming on because I was taking a nap. And when I realized it was like 5:30 or something, like 5, and I got up, I said, it's good. Oh, it's very hot. It was very hot here. Well, I was in the back room. I was taking a nap. And my son was like, hey, Ma, 5:30. I had to wake myself up. But when I came on, a couple of people were, uh, two or three that I usually see, they were out there waiting. So it was happy. It was good to see them. It's very hot there. Girl, it is hot here. I had to go out and drive the car. But I discovered from going from errand to errand, the steering wheel is so hot. I should have had gloves on it because the leather on the steering wheel was so hot. But I tell you one thing, put some cotton gloves in the car or in my purse, so when I do start, get in there and start up, yep, that's what I'm going to do, because that steering wheel was unbelievable. Even though I had a protective shield, it was it was like 97 in the car. When I turned the car on, it was already like 97 in the car. I said, oops. I'm glad all I have to do is go to the bank, come back, and that's it. That's basically all I did. But just that quick trip, I felt the heat. The heat was really, really, really on. I felt the heat. I really did. Madeline, she also came on. That was so good. Hey, about 100 here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, it was 97 when I came in. There's no telling what it is. It's nice and cool inside, but there's no telling what it is right now. I wouldn't put it past 100. Oh my God. Oh my God. I do know we're supposed to have 100 by Thursday, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. It's supposed to be about like that. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's just very, very, very warm. And so when it's warm like this, you got to figure out what is it that you really want to eat, and you just want a salad or a sandwich or something. I got a big thing. My son had made some iced tea. So after this live, I'm going to probably have a salad and have that iced tea. Yeah. I have the water here, trying to drink the water to stay hydrated, but I don't know. It's just really, really hot here. It is extremely hot here. So I don't know. We're trying to. But this is DC weather. I was born and raised in DC. It's nothing for the weather for the temperature to be 100, 105, 110. We used to joke about frying an egg on a sidewalk, literally cracking an egg and frying the egg on the sidewalk. And yep, that actually happened here, and you could see the egg fry right here in Washington D.C. And I never thought to try to do that just to see if that would happen again. But those are the things we did when we were young, so. And that's just how it was. That's just how it was. I see I have 3 people chiming in. Please tell us a little bit about what is it that you like to do to keep yourself cool in this hot weather. This hot, hot weather. Cotton t-shirts. T-shirts is the best. Anything cotton. Let's see, drinking plenty of water. And one thing for sure, stay out of the heat. I mean, we have a couple of pools in the area, and there's, of course, the park. Believe it or not, the park has so many trees, and it's very cool. The park is not even a good 5 minutes from where I live, so Oxon Hill, so it's really cool there. It's really cool there. So I have been on about, let's see, about an hour. So I'm thinking I'm going to kind of say goodbye until next Wednesday. Please remember to like my shorts. I do a lot of shorts. I did some today. It's just something I like doing. I need to figure out a way to, I guess that's something I like doing. And long videos like lives like this is something I need to get into. Thrifty Grandma, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Hope to see you tomorrow morning. It will be Thursday, so I hope to see you. So for those who are still here, give me a thumbs up, comment, and please select to follow me. Again, I usually do a lot of comments on my page, my community page. I usually talk about everything, what I plan to do for that day. So check my community page out. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see or topics you would like for me to cover, let me know. Please let me know. I live inner city, so I'm an urbanite, as they would say. So I'm not in the heart of Washington D.C. I'm kind of like on the outskirts of Washington D.C. So if there's a particular place, oh, there is one place I plan to carry you good people. Hopefully tomorrow, or I think it's Friday. There, it's the Anacostia Community Museum. That's the one that I plan to videotape there, because that's a very historical place, and they're doing a lot of things, a lot for Juneteenth. So this Friday, a lot of places in DC are closed. It's a holiday. So Friday is considered a holiday, and a lot of places are closed. But Juneteenth is usually celebrated at various locations in Washington, probably within the Anacostia area. And so hopefully that's a little bit something that you good people can look to hear from me about. So until next time, good people. Hey, remember, I say good people, good morning, good people, good evening, good people, good night, good people, because there's a power in what you say, what you call yourself. There's a power in that. So stay positive. I look forward to sharing my Juneteenth activities with everyone. So be looking out for it. So until then, have a blessed one, everyone. Until next time, take care. Bye.